What's up, guys? Maritime Spook here, and as you can see, I've got a new knife and new box here sitting here on my stove. Excuse me, holy crap. I've had a bit of a cold, guys, and it's just kicking my ass right now. It really is, but I'm going to try to get through this first impressions video for you and show you a really cool knife. Anyways, I had no intentions of buying a knife at all today, but it ended up being that I was in the area where, well, one of the only places in my area you can actually purchase, and it was kind of no fault to my own, but kind of fault to a situation, I guess. It's not a big deal, but you know, I had one idea, and I guess the idea was different than how it actually was, but that's not neither here nor there. But I was going to be but I got this one for now because of the circumstances. So anyways, the knife is the Schrade Primos. Now, it doesn't have a name as far as you know, its own sort of signature name, I guess you would say, but it's the Schrade Primos. I've seen this a few videos on YouTube here, and praised it as a really good knife, and I have been carrying it for just a couple hours now, and my first impressions are that it's awesome. For the price of it, it's awesome. This is an under $30 knife. It's got the olive drab G10 scales. It's got a really cool, almost Spyderco like blade shape to it. It's 400 series stainless steel. Now, I don't have any knives that are 400 series stainless, but as you can see, it's really thick, and it's actually really rugged, and the blade has been beat blasted, so that's really cool, and kind of gives it that patina that it has to it there. Instead of being like shiny, it's been beat blasted and roughed up a little bit almost. The pocket clip is actually the ruggedest pocket clip I have ever come across for a knife yet. It's got the Primos logo on it there. It's wicked tough. I mean, you can't move that a bit. It's, you know, going into your pocket at first, I was like, wow, this is going to be hard to get in and out of my pocket, but it has been, now that I've been using it for a couple hours, it's actually kind of grown on me. It's actually easy to get in and out. It's not as bad as I thought. It's just you got a really aggressive piece right here where it dips down in, and you get your pants, you know, in through there, and then you've got all this space here to play with. So you just got to pretty much get your pants up out of that groove there, and it's not too hard. It was hard at first, but it's actually grown on me. It's pretty cool. So as opposed to being a liner lock or a frame lock, it is one of the back locks here, and I grew up with those type of knives, and there's a word for it, and stupid me with my flu here cannot think of the name. Lockback, sorry, that's what it is. It's lockback instead of, it's not a frame lock, it's not a liner lock, it's a lockback, that's right. But if you hear this, you can hear it. That noise it's making there, it's got just, I mean, it's not off center a little tiny bit, but I mean, even that, the fit and finish on it for the price of the knife is actually really good. But like I said, you hear that when it opens, it snaps. It's easy to deploy. It's not really so much a flipper. You can almost flip it like the Spidey flick or whatever, but I haven't quite mastered that. But it's easy to open with the one hand. Like I said, you've got an awesome grip on it. That's what I really like for precision stuff, or for, you know, when you really got to get a bite on something. I think this is going to perform awesome. I love the blade shape to it. It's almost rounded, almost like a rounded Nesmith style at the top, and then it goes into like a, you know, almost like a spear point, and then drops down in. So first impressions, guys, I love it. Like I said, it's under a $30 knife. I'm looking at the package here, and it's the Schrade company out of Tennessee, and the gentlemen here that are on the cover, I don't think it's going to focus, but I guess it's a hunting, like a hunting team. So they go out, test gear, licensed, yeah. It's a Primos licensed hunting call. So this is actually a collaboration with the Primos hunting calls and Schrade is what it would be. So I really like it, guys. Like I said, the G10 is just awesome on it. It's not aggressive at all. It's just it fits your hand perfect. That's what I really like about it. So the funny thing is, like I'm going to say about this, I don't want to run this video all night because it's first impressions. I'm going to be EDCing it pretty well every day from the look of it, the way I like it. My first impressions basically is, and it's actually kind of funny because my first impression of this would have been, when I saw it on the shelf, was not something I wanted. When I found out it was the G10, it kind of intrigued me because I know G10 is not the most sought after of of handles, but it's also a quality enough material that they don't just throw it on anything. So I mean, it'd have to be somewhat of a quality knife to have the G10, just in my experience with knives, I guess. And so like I said, when I got it out and opened it up, I opened it up in the store for a second, just sort of shot it and said, yeah, I like it. It has a wicked heft to it. That's another thing too. It is. It's got a good heft to it. But so I did that in the store, and I said, well, that's kind of cool, whatever. But the store's actually getting ready to close, so I had to take off. So I went out to the parking lot and was kind of just messing around with it, and I was just really surprised. I was like, wow, like, it did good with the price of this. For what it is for a knife. Like I said, it's got an awesome pocket, got a little lanyard hole there, got an awesome pocket clip, really tough. My torque bic set, I've looked at it, everything fits, so I can do maintenance on it. I've already ran it through with my little Smith sharpener there and took a few burrs off of it, and it performed pretty well. So I'm not a big guy on the whole paper test thing and everything else, but it actually cut through a little bit of paper. And I mean, I just I'm not done with the blade, I guess you'd say. Maybe even strop it for a bit and try that, but it's really sharp out of the box anyway, so it doesn't really need it. But I almost wish you guys could just hold this for a minute. So it's, from what the weight is, I guess it's right around 5 ounces, but it just seems like it weighs so much more when you first pick it up, but once you're handling it, it just feels like tough. That's all it feels like. I really like it. So I'm going to EDC this for a while, guys, and you're going to see more videos on it, because I'm going to sort of turn this into a sort of beater project knife and see how tough it actually is for the price of it. It was pretty well commonly found knife where the place I got it in, and so yeah, this is going to be a hard use EDC, I guess. So anyway, stick with me, guys, and we'll, as I said, we'll be doing some more videos. I'm going to take this baby out and put it through some paces and let you know what I think. First impressions, it's, pretty awesome for the money. It's a good size knife. But like I said, I'm going to put it through its paces and I will let you know how it turns out. You haven't heard the last of this one. And like I said, once again, it is the Schrade Team Primos edition, and she's a beaut. So anyway, guys, Maritime Spook here. Keep your stick on the ice.